Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Wednesday, June 29th, 2016. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, today received a courtesy call from 3 Taiwanese officials who will be conducting training for crop farmers on Nevis over the next 2 days. The officials thanked Minister Jeffers for the opportunity to facilitate the training, which commenced this evening.
We have the 2 experts, they come from Taiwan, and they bring the workshop for us. First of all, they will talk about the good agricultural practice, organic farming, and safety pesticide management. Also, soil management with the compost. Over here, we try to have the laboratory. We already have the laboratory in the Nevis, but we try to linkage the laboratory into the marketing because we have the pesticide, safety pesticide sticker to the marketing, and we're hoping through this workshop, farmers they could follow the sticker, linkage the local farmers. So when consumers they into the marketing, they recognize the sticker, and you will think about our local farmer product.
Shi Long Chen, who is the manager of the Vegetable, Fruit and Upland Crop Quality and Safety Improvement Project, invited as many farmers as possible to attend the sessions, which will be facilitated by Yu Wen Lin of the Taiwan Agricultural Research Institute and Shi Yu Chang of the Eco Garden.
Our 2 experts, they're from Taiwan. They bring the new technology or new knowledge for the farmer. That farmer have an idea, maybe they could follow or bring the new example that they have the think about if we could any opportunity to follow. So I very deep appreciation for the Nevis government give us an opportunity to cooperate with them.
The Agriculture Minister thanked the team for assisting Nevis in its thrust to improve its agriculture industry.
I must say that these training that you're conducting are consistent with our thinking here at the Department of Agriculture, and that is to improve and increase the capacity of our farmers to take on new techniques and new technologies in order to ensure that agriculture continue to grow and be sustainable. In agriculture, tourism, and also in education, we have had some tremendous benefits being derived from this relationship. And we expect that to continue to grow, because I see Mario, every time he comes, he's more and more happy to be here with us. And we want to say, Mario, convey our thanks and appreciation to the ambassador as well for always coming to the fore and giving us the training that we require here. Of course, we are hoping that the farmers will come out and show their support and also garner what is to be imparted over the next 2 evenings.
Minister Jeffers also expressed gratitude on behalf of the Nevis Island administration to the government and the people of Taiwan for their continued support to St. Kitts and Nevis. As the Department of Agriculture prepares to host its 2016 Food Festival, it has announced 2 competitions which it will have as part of the all-day event. According to Permanent Secretary Eric Evelyn, the department will put on a cake competition as well as an ice cream competition.
The cake competition, of course, we have 3 categories. We have the cheesecake category, we have the light fruit, and we have the heavy fruit category. And once again, we are reminding all the persons who normally take part, the participants, and those who will be coming on board to participate this year, that the focus is on the use of local fruits. For the cake competition, we've had some excellent entries over the years. Last year the response was quite good, and we're expecting it to be even better this year. So we're asking you to start getting your creative ideas together so we can have some exceptional entries once again for the Fruit Festival. We also have an ice cream competition that has been running over the years as well, and the response has been quite good. And so I just want to inform persons who will be taking part in the ice cream competition that the base this year is soursop. So those of you who are thinking of taking part in the ice cream competition, start getting your soursop together, start collecting your soursop. You can start pulping them and freezing them so that you can be a part of the ice cream competition.
Persons who are interested in taking part in the competitions should call 469-5521 extension 2086 or visit the Department of Agriculture at Prospect during office hours to register. Evelyn also outlined some of the other highlights of the festival.
And of course, we're focusing on fruits for the fruit festival, and everything fruit will be there. All the different fruits that we have on the island, all the different fruit recipes, our agro-processors. And so we will be looking forward to your usual support for the fruit festival, which will be held under the theme Adapting to Climate Change to Achieve Greater Food Security.
The Department of Agriculture's Food Festival is slated for July 29th at the D.R. Walwyn Plaza in Charlestown. Deputy Premier and Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Mark Brantley, chaperoned by Permanent Secretary Carl Williams yesterday, Tuesday, June 28th, toured a number of projects which are being undertaken by the ministry. The projects, according to Minister Brantley, are an effort to develop the various resources and the sites overseen by the Ministry of Tourism. The first stop was at the Bath Stream, where work is taking place in an effort to improve the experience for persons who visit the natural springs.
It's a major tourist attraction. It's also a major attraction for locals, and we have been trying systematically to upgrade it. I think we're now into the final phases of a massive upgrade that's happening, and I would invite the people to come and see for themselves and see what's happening here. It's very, very good progress. I want to thank the P.S. Williams, because he has been the real driver behind this particular initiative, and I think P.S. Williams, the work looks good. LEFCO has been contracted to do the work, and I think they've been doing a good job. We've just been meeting with some visitors who happen to be here from St. Kitts and some from the United States, and they all seem to be enjoying what Nevis has to offer.
They also visited the site of the proposed New River Open Air Museum at the former sugar estate.
As you realize, we have got the artifacts all around us, and we have just placed a new roof, well, a roof on the building here. And up above we are doing some stonework, and sometime soon we have cleared a plot of land. We'll get it plowed to plant some sugar cane to complement what is happening here. Eventually person can come and get some cane juice and some other sugar cane products like sugar cakes, tarts, etc. That's what we would like to see in the long run. So hopefully by the next season, a lot of these things will be put in place.
The tourism officials were also given an update on work which recently took place at the Nevision Heritage Village at Fothergill's Gingerland.
Really, one of the stories that we tell here in the village is our housing development, because that is what this village was created for. The ministry have been spending some serious money on the village because it is a tourist attraction, and we can't attract tourists in a shabby fashion. And I can truly say that they have been really trying their best to improve the village. The huts, as you can see there, they were in bad disrepair, and they have spent some serious money in repairing them. I am happy to say that twice since this village has been opened, we had to bring the Caribs from Dominica to do these huts because we didn't have anybody here with that given skill. But this time around, from right here on Nevis, we were able to source people with the talent to do these huts. And I personally am pleased. I'm sure that the minister himself is pleased with the way they are, and those persons have done a fantastic job.
The final stop was the Artisan Village at Penny's, where expansion work is taking place to bring the number of units to 10. In addition to the new units, a small cafeteria and a covered bandstand is being constructed. New restroom facilities for the area have also been constructed and are already functional. The Ministry of Tourism hopes that the village would become a hub of economic activity, which would redound to the benefit of local artisans and craft vendors, patrons, and the island's taxi operators. Still to come.
With the completion of the test of standards exercise for grade 6, I wish to report the following highlights.
We'll give you the details after this break.
Celebrating the old, showcasing the new. Culturama 42.
Welcome back. Officials from the Department of Education today congratulated grade 6 students who successfully completed the 2016 Test of Standards. Education Officer Avril Elliott was responsible for the execution and the marking of the Test of Standards here on Nevis. She highlighted the performances of the island's most outstanding students.
The Test of Standard 2016 top 10 students list is as follows. First, Alexa Liebert-Walwin of the Maud Cross Preparatory School. Second, Jaquel Barrett of the Charleston Primary School. Third, Brianni Chapman of the St. Thomas's Primary School. Fourth, Julissa Griffin of the Joyce Liebert Primary School. Fifth, Sorahi Archibald of the Charleston Primary School. Sixth, Tinaja Jeffers of the St. Thomas's Primary School. Seventh, Carolyn Tuckett of the Maud Cross Preparatory. Eighth, Jada John of the Nevis Academy. Ninth, Alexander Keynes of Maud Cross Preparatory. And 10th, Rishone Westerman of the Charlestown Primary School. Moreover, emerging from the Maud Cross Preparatory School are top boy Carolyn Tuckett with an average of 83.67%, and top girl Alexa Liebert-Walwin with an average of 90.58%.
Elliott also congratulated those who supported the students.
I commend all the principals, teachers, parents, and well-wishers who would have worked tirelessly in ensuring that these students would have reached the level that they are today. I extend the Ministry and Department of Education's sincere congratulations and best wishes to these students for their outstanding performance in this year's Test of Standards. May they continue to strive for excellence.
Principal Education Officer Palsy Wilkin noted that they are now looking forward to the 2016 series of primary school graduation ceremonies.
Graduation is always a happy time when students feel good about themselves, parents feel proud for their students, their accomplishments, and for moving on to the secondary school. And so we just want to wish everyone all the best. Congratulations once again to everybody, all of the students, the parents, and the teachers. We believe that our students would have done their best. We can only hope that they will continue to build on the foundation that we would have set in the primary schools. I want to commend the teachers for their hard work, dedication, and commitment to the task. To you parents, thank you for being there in support of your children and their teachers. We trust that you continue your support and even more at the secondary level.
Principal Education Officer Palsy Wilkin. The order paper has been circulated for a sitting of the National Assembly to be held at the National Assembly Chambers at Government Headquarters Bastia at 10 a.m. tomorrow, Thursday, June 30th, 2016. Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance and National Security, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris, will seek leave to introduce and have read the first time the Advanced Passenger Information Bill. The Advanced Passenger Information Bill is a bill to facilitate the provision of advanced information relating to passengers and crew members of an aircraft or vessel to share the information with other states with a view to identifying the persons who may pose risks to security and for matters connected therewith. Also, the Honorable Prime Minister will have read a second time the BACO Plan of Arrangement Bill, which had its first reading on April 27, 2016. In May of this year, it was also noted by Cabinet that the election of a new Speaker will take place at the next sitting of the National Assembly. In May, it was announced that Speaker of the National Assembly, the Honorable Franklin Brand, resigned his post due to health reasons. It was noted by the Cabinet spokesperson that Brand had been facing health challenges for some time, which resulted in the proceedings of the National Assembly being chaired by Deputy Speaker, the Honorable Michael Perkins. That's it for this evening's edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Good night.